Learn about 15 common scams that many people have been tricked by. These scams include fake money and credit card schemes. Find out how to recognize and avoid them to protect yourself. Number 15. Zelle scam. A rising scam on the digital payment platform Zelle has seen an 86% increase in reported cases. Perpetrators lure victims with fake rental listings or pet sales. Once victims send money through the app, they receive nothing in return. To prevent falling victim to this scam, it's crucial to only send money through Zelle to individuals you know and trust. Be wary of unfamiliar listings or sellers, and always verify the legitimacy of transactions before transferring funds. Number 14. IRS tax scam. Another prevalent scam is the IRS tax scam. While the traditional fake IRS calls persist, there's also an increase in scams offering fake tax debt relief. Scammers claim to provide relief for a fee, exploiting individuals' fears of owing taxes. However, it's essential to recognize that these offers are fraudulent. The IRS does not initiate contact via phone calls, nor do they request immediate payment over the phone. Legitimate IRS correspondence typically occurs through postal mail, and they never demand payment through unconventional methods like wire transfers or prepaid debit cards. It's crucial to remain vigilant and never provide personal or financial information to unsolicited callers claiming to be from the IRS. Number 13. The Nigerian Prince Scam. Also known as the advance fee scam or the 419 scam. This typically arrives in the form of an email or occasionally a phone call. The gist is that a group of individuals, who change from one scam to another, claim to be associated with the Prince of Nigeria. They say he wants to temporarily store millions of dollars in your bank account, offering you a substantial tip for your cooperation. All they ask for is your personal information, promising that you'll receive the money along with your share within 48 hours. Despite its implausibility, many people have fallen victim to this scam. However, the reality is that the scammers only aim to access your bank account and drain it completely. In some cases, victims are convinced that they've inherited money, but must pay hefty fines, fees, and taxes up front to receive their supposed windfall. Number 12. Free money to pay your bills. In a world where free money sounds too good to pass up, Matthew Lesko, a well-known author, caught people's attention with an infomercial claiming there were billions of dollars waiting to be claimed from the U.S. government. He touted his book, promising to reveal the secrets to accessing this cash for just $40. However, the reality fell short of the hype. Lesko's book turned out to be largely useless, with most programs either well-known or too difficult to qualify for. After facing criticism and declining sales, Lesko confessed that he simply repurposed information from a government pamphlet, much of which was accessible without purchasing his book. While it wasn't a scheme that left people in debt, it still took $40 from hardworking individuals hoping for a financial boost. Despite its shortcomings, the book initially sold well, capitalizing on the allure of late-night infomercials. It's a reminder that not all promises of easy money deliver as advertised, leaving many disappointed and out of pocket. Number 11. Free credit card and money. Scammers execute fake money schemes by producing counterfeit currency using sophisticated printing techniques. To avoid falling victim, familiarize yourself with security features on genuine bills, such as watermarks and security threads, and verify currency using counterfeit detection tools. Credit card scams involve obtaining card details through phishing emails, data breaches, or skimming devices. To mitigate risk, regularly monitor your credit card statements for unauthorized transactions and report any suspicious activity immediately. Additionally, refrain from sharing sensitive card information online or over the phone, and only use secure payment methods on trusted websites. Avoiding these scams requires vigilance, skepticism, and caution when handling currency or sharing financial information. Stay informed about common scam tactics, remain vigilant for signs of fraud, and take proactive measures to protect your finances and personal information from exploitation. Number 10. The senior drug scam. Older people often get tricked by scams more than others. Many seniors aren't familiar with the latest technology. Scams targeting them include healthcare, awards, and even scams about their wills. But the most common and dangerous scam is online drug scams. Prescription drugs can be very expensive, and many seniors struggle to pay for them, even with insurance. These scams offer cheaper drugs online, but often they send fake drugs or the wrong ones. This is risky because they might not get the medicine they need and could end up taking something harmful or deadly. It's sad that some people are willing to harm older folks for money. Number 9. Phishing. If you receive an email claiming there's an issue with your account or computer, be extremely cautious about clicking any links. These are often phishing scams. Simply clicking the link can lead you to a fake website designed to steal your login details, infect your device with malware, or even steal sensitive information like credit card numbers or personal data. This is how many celebrity photos have been leaked. They clicked on what appear to be legitimate emails from companies like Apple, only to have their private images copied without their knowledge. These scams can happen without triggering any pop-ups or alerts, so it's essential to be vigilant and avoid clicking on suspicious links in emails. Number 8. WhatsApp scam. WhatsApp has become a platform for sextortion scams, a prevalent method for extorting money from victims. In these scams, individuals are coerced into sharing intimate photos or videos, which are then used as leverage for blackmail. Victims are threatened with exposure or distribution of these private images unless they pay a ransom. It's crucial to exercise caution when interacting with strangers online and avoid sharing sensitive or compromising content. Once shared, it's challenging to control the dissemination of such material, leaving victims vulnerable to exploitation and humiliation. Remember, if you don't know the person well or trust them completely, refrain from sharing any images or content that you may later regret. Protecting your privacy and personal information is paramount in safeguarding yourself against potential scams and exploitation on messaging platforms like WhatsApp. Number 7. Online dating scams. Online dating has rarely proven to be a good idea. Sure, there are the success love stories, and we know everyone gets lonely. It's just very important to be careful when logging onto a dating site, or even talking to someone you don't have mutual friends with on Facebook. The online dating scam is one that's done pretty simply. Scammers often log on with fake accounts of sexy men or women. They get close to other users looking for love and eventually get money out of them. They say that they've had a family emergency, their phone broke, or they need a plane ticket to come meet them. Some people just fall for others too easily and will do anything for them. The worst part about this scam is that the scammers don't just get $50 to $100 and then disappear. They keep coming up with more and more emergencies and excuses to keep racking in the cash. Some online dating scammers can earn $500 per scam if they're good storytellers. The lesson with this scam is to generally not send money to people you've never met. Number 6. Facebook link scams. Another common type of scam is clickbait, often encountered as enticing links on social media feeds with sensational titles like, "He bought a book. You won't believe what he does next." Clicking on these links typically leads to websites overloaded with ads and potential malware threats, offering little substantive content. These sites are designed to generate revenue through ad views, often frustrating users with excessive pop-ups and redirects. In many cases, users are unable to fully read the article or slideshow before being redirected back to their newsfeed. This cycle may repeat as the page aims to maximize restarts and ad impressions. Despite piquing curiosity, the actual content of these articles is often underwhelming. It's important to resist the temptation to click on such links, as they not only waste time but also pose potential security risks to your device. Number 5. The work-from-home scams. Work-from-home scams are pervasive and target vulnerable groups like stay-at-home moms, college students, and retirees. They promise easy tasks such as envelope stuffing or making phone calls, coupled with enticing paychecks of up to $900 a week. However, these scams operate in 3 distinct ways, all designed to exploit individuals seeking legitimate remote employment opportunities. Firstly, some scams require you to purchase a starter kit before commencing work. However, after making the payment, the promised kit never arrives, and attempts to contact the company yield no results. Essentially, victims end up funneling money into the pockets of unknown perpetrators with no recourse. Secondly, even if you do perform the assigned tasks diligently, the scammers find excuses to withhold payment. They might claim that you're not working quickly enough, cite alleged issues with their banking system, or impose arbitrary probation periods. This tactic enables them to exploit your labor without compensating you, leaving you frustrated and financially disadvantaged. Thirdly, Some scams demand your bank account details under the guise of setting up direct deposit payments. However, instead of depositing funds into your account, they drain it entirely, leaving you in debt and bewildered. For instance, Matthew Whitley led one such scam and managed to amass $20,000 in just 9 months before authorities intervened. These scams exploit people's aspirations for flexible employment and financial stability, ultimately causing significant financial and emotional harm to unsuspecting victims. It's essential to remain vigilant and thoroughly research any work-from-home opportunities to avoid falling prey to these deceitful schemes. Number 4. Religious scams. Today, many churches seem to focus more on asking for money, which gives them a bad reputation. There are scams where people pretend to be from a church and ask for donations. They might tell sad stories about someone needing surgery or just ask for money with promises of gifts. Sometimes, they even claim that paying them will guarantee a spot in heaven. If you give them your contact information, they'll keep sending you letters, pamphlets, and photos, often filled with Bible verses and charms. It's best not to touch any liquids they send you, and definitely don't give them money. If you want to donate, find a real church or a charity you trust. It's important to be careful and not fall for fake churches with emotional stories. Number 3. Prize scams. Prize-winning scams are among the most widespread scams, tapping into people's desire for easy money and excitement. They come in various forms: letters, online games, phone calls, and more, all claiming you've won a big cash prize. However, to claim your winnings, you're asked to send a small fee or provide bank information. Some scams, like the Publishers Clearinghouse scams, go further, requiring purchases to be eligible for prizes. Despite spending money on products, the promised jackpot remains elusive. These scammers are after your hard-earned cash, not interested in delivering any prizes. It's a reminder that there's no such thing as free money, and while winning the lottery is possible, it's highly improbable. Number 2. John Beck's free and clear real estate system. This scam seems straightforward. Buy a collection of books for around $40, follow the advice, and become wealthy. But like many scams, it left people worse off, with misleading information and broken promises. In John Beck's free and clear real estate system, DVDs showcase claims of buying homes for as little as $10, but without evidence, these claims seemed improbable. Another claim of buying a home for $560 turned out to be triple the price, and the home needed extensive repairs costing over $100,000 over a decade before it could be sold at market value. Beck, along with 2 others, faced legal action from the Federal Trade Commission for defrauding consumers of $450 million and leading them into dubious real estate deals. Whether through overpriced DVDs or false promises, Beck's scheme left many financially worse off. However, consumers also bear responsibility for entering complex ventures without adequate knowledge. Number 1. The free car scam is something many people who desperately need a car are familiar with. It typically starts with a post on Craigslist or similar sites, where someone claims to be giving away a car for free. Usually, the story involves a deceased family member and the desire to pass on their car to someone in need. However, there are red flags from the start, like the lengthy email from a supposed family member instead of a direct message. If you're cautious, you'll back out, but if you're desperate, you might engage. The person, let's call them Joe, will respond quickly with a heartfelt story about their loss and the wish to give the car away. Joe might claim to be located far away but promises to deliver the car to you. Then comes the unexpected twist. Joe suggests you donate the money you would have spent on the car to a charity they suggest, insisting it's what their deceased loved one would have wanted. This should raise suspicions. Why can't you choose your own charity? Many fall for this, wiring large sums of money to Joe, only to never receive the promised car. It's despicable that someone would exploit a tragic story to scam people out of their hard-earned money meant for a necessary purchase like a car. Thank you for watching. Stay informed and stay safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.